Good evening. Welcome to Fall in Love with Your Future, hosted by TCTA. My name is Mr. Ed, and we are so excited to have you with us this evening. Throughout this broadcast, you'll have an opportunity to hear from our TCTA instructors, and you'll get to witness their passion for industry in action tonight. We are so excited to share with you all that TCTA has to offer. Beyond that, we've got some wonderful prizes that we'll be offering up tonight. We have 3 different segments of prizes that you'll have an opportunity to call in and win. We have a scrolling marquee at the bottom of the screen where you'll be able to see our phone number, 205-759-3649. So whenever we let you know that you need to call in, go ahead and pick up that phone, and we will see who wins the lucky prizes. So up next, we've got Mr. Russ, the Assistant Principal of the TCTA. So Mr. Russ, why don't you take it from here?
Thanks so much, Mr. Ed. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday night here from TCTA. We wanted to welcome everyone to our Fall in Love with Your Future event. As Mr. Ed said, my name is Ryan Rust. I'm the assistant principal here at TCTA. Ms. Branch, our principal, could not join us this evening, but she wanted to send her greetings as well. Our school is a little bit different. We are a specialized school that serves all 3 of our Tuscaloosa City Schools high schools, Bryant, Central, and Northridge High School. The students are bussed over here each period of the day to take elective courses. One of the things that we talked about with a lot of you guys that are 8th graders, when you're making your schedule for the next school year, when you're entering high school, you have to take your 4 core classes, but you're able to take elective classes. And that's what we want to draw you guys in here to TCTA to learn about some of our elective classes. Our vision here at the school is to empower our students to turn their passions into paychecks and their dreams into careers. Our school is a little bit different from your typical high school. Courses that we offer take many of the topics that you may have learned in your classroom and put them into real-world applications. We want to prepare your students to use the core subject matter from your classes and place them in a simulated workplace environment to prepare you for either furthering your education once you graduate or entering the workforce upon graduation. We offer a wide variety of classes for our students. You'll be hearing about a lot of them tonight, and they're all staffed by experts in the field. We also have a state-of-the-art facility here at TCTA, and we provide students with the opportunity to learn real-world environment applications for all the courses that they learn. They're provided with the necessary tools and technology to apply their learning and prepare them to enter their chosen field ready to work. We also offer a lot of internship and apprenticeship opportunities for our students when they advanced into the courses, and that is done through our Power Partners program, which gives them the opportunity to go straight into a job once they leave a selected course area. All of our faculty here at TCTA are made up of industry professionals who are dedicated to preparing their students with the knowledge and skills they need to be successful. Another thing that they really focus on in their classes are the soft skills, because these are the skills that we feel the students really need to know not only to get a job, but to also keep that job. These are skills such as punctuality, communication, perseverance, and completing tasks. These are told to us by our industry partners as key components to helping produce successful employees, and therefore that's what we really push in our courses. Again, we want to thank everyone so much for joining us. I don't want to hold up anybody any further, so now it's back to Mr. Ed, I believe.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Russ. That was amazing. If I wasn't a teacher here, I would definitely want to take some classes here after hearing what you had to say. That was awesome. So now we want to let you know about those wonderful prizes we'll be giving away. This is the first time for you to get to call in. So we've got some prizes for you: a Monster Gaming headset, wireless earphone set, a $25 gift card from Mark Smart, workout bands and jump rope set, and a Jack's free breakfast. So go ahead and give us a call now. Again, we have the rolling marquee at the bottom, the scrolling marquee, 205-759-3649. Give us a call. All right. So while y'all are doing that, we're going to introduce our 2 chiefs in fire science. We've got Chief Latnier and Chief O'Neill. All right, guys, you'll have to take it from here.
Hey, listen, I'm Chief Latner.
And I'm Chief O'Neill.
And we're here to fire you up. So we hope you'll join us here at TCTA one of these days for our public safety program.
Why would you do that, Chief?
Well, we've got coats,
We've got pants.
we've got helmets,
We've got boots.
and we've got tools.
Tools like this Halligan tool.
Lots and lots of tools. We got rope.
We got ropes. We got nozzles.
We got, what is this again, Chief?
Shoot,
I don't know either. We got fire hose.
We got fire hose for days.
Lots of fire hose, and we have a fire truck.
Not to scale.
Not to scale. We also have EMS equipment. We've got arms, we've got legs, we've got
Burn
burn hands, and of course, we have EMS equipment. All the EMS equipment that you can stand. So, we also have Rescue Ready. This is his half version. And we also have the original instructor here at TCTA. This is Chief Scully. He's waited so long on this to start that he's dried out on us. But that's beside the point.
Man, if that guy says hello, I'm out.
Me and you both. So,
Now I got to ask you, Chief, just how much is all this going to cost
it's
me to
free.
get fired up?
It's free, of course, and we want you to be fired up about us. So here's what it is. You can come right now for the low, low price of free. You can sign up for Intro to Public Safety and Fire Science 1.
And 2.
And, of course, Emergency Services. You can come here today, to next week, whenever you want to come, and you can get an opportunity to impact people's lives and hopefully make some money in the process.
That's right. Help us help you find your passion.
That's right.
Just talk to your counselor about a trip here to TCTA. Join the public safety career path and help us get you fired up.
We'll see you soon. We're looking forward to coming back, and hopefully we'll have some customers coming in. Thank you.
All right, Chiefs, that was awesome. I think I want to be a firefighter now. That was great, man. Y'all got to do all kinds of fun stuff. All right. So next we've got coming up is our 2 instructors from health science, Ms. Price and Ms. Barnes. So they're going to let you know a little bit about what they do.
Hello, how's everyone doing tonight? I'm so sorry we can't come live from the classroom, but we're actually at our state leadership conference for HOSA, which is a lot about what our whole department's about. But my name is Ms. Barnes.
And I'm Ms. Price.
And we teach health science. Now, what is health science? So health science is pretty much the medical field. So if you want to go and be a registered nurse, a licensed practical nurse, a doctor, a surgeon, a veterinarian, orthodontist, physical therapist. I can name many, many, many occupations that you go into. This is the type of classes that you want to take. So we focus on learning the basics of, about the body. We learn how to take vital signs. We learn vital things like CPR. As you can see in the picture, that's our classroom and our lab. And we're actually been learning CPR with our internship students. CPR, is the basic life-saving skills of saving someone if they become unconscious and they stop breathing or they don't have a pulse. Well, you actually can get certified to do this. So you actually get certified, learn the skills, and use them in real life. We also have a lab with hospital beds. As you see, it is set up just like the hospital. If you walk into our local hospital, DCH, we have the same exact equipment. We teach you how to use the beds, how to make them, how to take care of patients while in the beds, and things like that. We also have a simulated hospital room where we actually have a mannequin that can breathe, cough, seize, do all types of things, and our students get to actually do different tasks on the simulated person, and it's so neat, and it's such a great learning experience. If you want to come to TCTA, our introductory course is Foundations of Health Science. That's what you want to come into and take, and you also can advance and do like medical terminology, therapeutic services, and we focus on a lot more skills, such as learning how to walk on crutches, learning how to, take those vital signs, take that blood pressure, temperature, and then you can advance to what we call our internship, health science internship. And these students actually get to go out into the medical field and actually observe and even do small tasks. So we have places like DCH is our main place. We also have clinics and veterinary clinics, physical therapy offices, chiropractor offices that you get to go out into and help the physicians and observe different things. So it's a great opportunity. So if you're really excited about, hey, I want to, help people and I want to be a nurse, I want to be, a paramedic, I want to be, anything that's in the medical field, then we want y'all to come and join us. We like to have fun. You're going to learn a lot. And it changed my life. We both came out of the health science internship program and we're both registered nurses. Ms. Price, how long have you been a nurse?
14 years.
And I've been a nurse for 10 years. And now I'm giving back to y'all. So I really want y'all to come visit me and get the experience and work with all the neat equipment we have in our classroom.
Well, ladies, that does sound fun. And I can tell everybody that's watching from personal experience, they are a lot of fun. Y'all will really enjoy taking their classes. So thank y'all so much for that. Next, we're going to move on to Mr. Allen, who is with he's our electrical instructor. Mr. Allen, why don't you tell us something shocking?
Oh, you caught me playing with electricity. Ooh, that's the Van de Graaff generator. Yeah. Ooh, that got a good one there. Hey guys, I'm Mr. Allen. I'm the electrical instructor here at TCTA, and this is the electrical department. We train people to be electricians here, so if you're interested in working with electricity, this is the place for you. There's 3 types of electricians: residential, which wire the houses; commercial, which wire your buildings and offices; and then there's also industrial, which do plants and motors. So these are some of our pictures of some of the guys in action. We actually get to work throughout the school, and we actually get to go out on the job. We work with Habitat for Humanity and wire houses for them, and we get to do work inside the school. Our introductory course is ACM. You got to have ACM before you can come to the level work, before you can go to any kind of construction job. You have to have the ACM. So we are a dual enrollment credit, and you can get a credential here. You got to have one to graduate. So I was just in the middle of a project. So hang on, let me get my PPE, and we'll go out and finish the project. You also get to wear these cool tools. Brand new tools. All right, our students here, we work in the classroom about 2 days a week, learning how electricity works, and we also do projects in the lab. The students really enjoy that. Usually out here about 3 days a week in the lab. So this is one of our projects we're doing. We're actually installing a single pole switch. Now, students like to do this because we give them a rubric and they get to do the work themselves and see it work. We're going to hook it up and make it hot. So even if you don't become an electrician, you can always learn to put your own plugs and switches in, save yourself a little bit of money. So let's see if we can get the switch in here and see if we can make it all work. Let's put a couple of hooks in here. And this is the kind of work you'll be doing if you come to TCTA. Actual real live work, and then when we're out in the field, you actually do it for real on a real house. We've already wired a couple of houses for Habitat, and you get to miss a little bit of your school classes. That's kind of fun. And be out in the field. So let's put this one right here and see what we can get into. And this will be residential wiring. So let's fold that back up in, and let's plug it up. And see if we can get something going here. Be sure our switch is off. All right. So that's kind of the project you would do in residential, level 1 stuff. And we do this also in ACM. Here's another example of one more of our projects that a student did. This is our commercial projects, which learn how to bend the conduit. And the conduit bending is a little difficult. When we take our time, we give you a rubric, and you get to do this during the lab days. So if you have any questions, feel free to call me or let me know on Facebook or anything else for TCTA, and we can get you fixed up with the electrical program.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Allen. That was really cool. So next we're going over to Miss Foster. She's got some prize announcements for us.
Hey, how are y'all? We had Cooper Ball call in with his mom, Kelly Ball, from Tuscaloosa Magnet Middle, and they won the skipping rope.
All right. Jump rope set. Excellent.
Yes. So we need more callers.
All right. Well, we'll keep reminding them. Thanks, Miss Foster. All right. So now we're going over to Mr. Hughes. He is our agriculture, agroscience instructor. Mr. Hughes, what have you got for us this evening?
All right, awesome. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mr. Hughes. I teach veterinary science and agricultural science. Anything dealing with animals, plants, hydroponics, you name it, that's what I deal with. So what I'm going to do is take you on a brief tour of my lab so you can see some of the amazing and fun things that we got going on. All right, so the camera's going to walk with me. Yay for the camera. All right, so first up, we have our newly built chicken coop. Okay, if you want to zoom in, we do have some chickens. All right, Now, these chickens we hatched out back in October. And so they're fully grown and they're getting to the eggs. If you look in the top stack here, she's laying one down. I'm so sorry. All right. So next we're going to head over here to our next stop on the tour. What we have here is some chicks that are about 3 weeks old. Yeah? All right, so they're growing really fast and they're putting on a lot of weight and height. So in about another 3 weeks, we're gonna move them out of here and we're gonna move them to a bigger house for themselves. All right, so next we have is our new addition, which is our Holland Flopsy rabbits. All right, so let me just get the camera low so you can get a good look at them. All right. All right, here we go. Let's find them. There they are. All right, so his name is Speed. They're about 3.5 months old, each of them. We have a male and female. And when they're mature enough, we are going to allow them to breed and reproduce. And we have bunnies for sale, hopefully in the spring. And if you want to get a good look at the entire enclosure, that's their home where they're living at. All right, so our final destination. We're heading over to our aquaculture system. It's 8,000 gallons of water. And in it, we have our koi fish. We've been raising them now for a few years. And for you to get a really good look at. And let's put a little food in there to have them come up to the top. Yay, there they go. So we got about 200 or 300 koi in this tank. And my students, they maintain all of these systems. They water test, they learn about water chemistry, biology, fish biology, poultry biology, small animal care with the rabbits. And they really are learning about science and nature without really realizing they're learning about these important fields of study. So if you're into animals, plants, something a little bit different from the norm, then definitely consider giving my program a try. And I'd love to have you here. Have a good evening.
Sorry, I had to sub in, but we are about to toss to Mr. Harper. He is our TV production teacher. And take it away, Mr. Harper.
That bright light right there, that is the spotlight. That's what we do here at TCTA in the television, film, and broadcasting program. We put students in the spotlight. We teach them how to shoot films, how to make movies. This is our big green wall studio. It's called Chroma Key. Students learn how to superimpose images, just like in the movies where you see somebody driving down the street and you think that they are actually driving down a road. Sometimes it's just in a car with a green screen, with the video rolling behind them. That's what we teach students how to do. We also have a broadcasting studio here at TCTA where we teach students how to do talk shows, sports casting, weather casting, news casting, etc., how to host a show like we're doing here tonight at TCTA. So again, this is the green studio. I want to show you around here for a second. You can see we've got cameras just like in industry. Just like if you were to go on a TV station, you would see these cameras in the TV station, in the studios. All of the lighting, just like in a real TV station or a production house. This is one of our television classrooms right here, you see. This is where students come in. We sit down. You see our scripts there on the table right there. We write scripts, put them together, put them in the folders, and make those scripts come to life. And then we have popcorn when we watch our movies. So today was a popcorn day because we watch movies. Here are some of our gear right here, the real cameras we use. These are some of the student small cameras that they use. So we do real production here at TCTA in the television and film program. And guess what? guess what? I got to turn the light back on for this. Hold on, let me turn the light on because I'm going to be in the spotlight for this. We are the #1 program in the state of Alabama for broadcasting and film. That says it all. Come to our program, learn how to make movies, how to do TV shows. We're the best. All right, I'm going to toss it back to Mr. Taylor White. Are you there? Okay, well, we're going to go to animation. How about that? We're going to go over to animation. It's Mr. Johnson over in animation.
I'll let the work on the screen. We have meteors. We do flying logos. We do spacemen, volcanoes. Built the planet Jupiter this last semester. Pretty much if you can think of it, we can do it. We're lucky to be able to have state-of-the-art Adobe software like After Effects, Animate, Premiere Pro, Mudbox, and Autodesk Maya. And it's always Christmas time in animation. So we even have some elves who do presents. These are some of the projects that students have done through the years. We also have a green screen so that we can combine the students with the animation. We usually start off with this bouncing ball like you see here. This one was done in the program Maya. Of course, we have space creatures fighting people and each other, and flying saucers and giant bats. And like I said, pretty much anything you can imagine you can do. I think that pretty much sums it up. Animation, if you can think of it, you can do it.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. That's awesome. And sorry all for the technical difficulties, but we are back on track now. We are going over to Mr. Renfro, building construction. Mr. Renfro, what do you got to show for us?
Hey, Mr. Ed. I didn't see you there. Welcome, builders, future carpenters. I am Mr. Renfro. So today I'm going to show you just a little bit of what we do in the classroom. So the building right here behind us, this is an 8x10 storage building. It's 100% student built. I teach how to build houses, how to frame up houses. If you can learn how to build this building, the floor system, the walls, the roof, the ceiling, it's all the same concept as a house. Okay, so that's what we teach. As I said, carpentry class right here starts #1 with safety. So you kind of caught me off guard. I didn't have my hard hat on. I didn't have my safety glasses on. So I would have been kicked out of my lab because it's all about safety. We've got to be safe. Mr. Allen in the electrical class, he kind of talked a little bit about ahead of time, ACM. You've got to take the core class when you come over here to TCTA. If you want to go on to electrical, carpentry, welding, plumbing, anything like that, you've got to take ACM first. So remember, take ACM and then jump into your level classes, level 1 carpentry, welding, electrical, whichever one you want. So on this building right here, let me tell you just a little bit about it. We do a competition every year, 8x10 storage buildings. Teams from across the state come to our location, our school, and they build an 8x10 storage building. They compete against each other. At the end of 2 days, it's 100% student built. At the end of those 2 days, they're judged on their work. A really good time, gets the students out, gets them a real world experience, and they have a lot of fun. We also partner with Habitat for Humanity. So Habitat builds houses here in town for single moms or somebody that's just kind of in need that needs help getting started. And our students, I believe we're the first in the country to do this, our students go out and they hands-on build a house with the industry. Okay, so we're going out Monday. This coming Monday, we're going out. 5 students that day are going to be building a house. Great fun. So the industry, let's talk about the industry. When you come to TCTA, we're going to prepare you for college. We're going to prepare you for work. Okay, so not everybody goes to college, but most everybody goes to work. Whichever route you choose, that's up to you. But the industry is hungry for employers, for employees. Electrical, they need employees. Welding, they need employees. Carpenters, they need employees. So come choose a class over here at TCTA. It's fun. It's exciting.
you get your hands dirty, you get to work. But if you find something that you enjoy, it's not a lot of work to it because you enjoy it. Back to you, Mr. Ed.
Well, hey, Mr. Renfro. Wow, that is just incredible. What wonderful skill set and opportunities you're able to offer for these students, and especially the health and safety factor. I love that you touched on that. Well, right now, I want to go ahead and let everybody know that this is going to be our second time to call in for the prizes that we'll be giving away. Again, that phone number is 205-759-3649. Okay, so make sure you give us a call. We're still giving away some headsets, some earbuds, $25 gift cards to Mark Smart, free breakfast to Jack's, jump rope with resistance bands. So make sure you're giving a call. Ms. Foster's going to be on the other line. She's going to be taking your phone calls, and we'll get some more winners. So guess what? I'm also the hospitality and tourism instructor, and that is what we're doing in my classroom right now. Some of the things that I have behind me are ways that I've engaged my students with things that are relevant to the industry. Okay? So the first thing, and I'll show you quickly how to do this in just a minute, we do napkin origami. So this is called a bird of paradise. So any of you that actually seen a bird of paradise, this definitely emulates that. And we have all of our points that are coming up. This is just a way to elevate a tablescape, which I have behind me, and we'll touch on that in just a second. Another thing that we do here in hospitality and tourism is towel animals. These are really big on cruise ships. They're big in hotels, theme parks. And so this is a way for us to inject some fun into the industry, make it relevant, make it enjoyable, but also make it something that we're able to have a skill set for the industry that is just kind of carefree. We have tissue paper flowers. This week we hosted a mini World of Works, mini WOW, where we had some fourth graders from the school system come over, and we were able to engage them with our industry and give them a fun thing to take away. That's actually why we do this, is because in hospitality, say for example, if you go to visit Hawaii, when you go to Hawaii, you get a flower necklace, a lei, right? It's a keepsake, it's a remembrance, it's something that you can take with you and you can look on it fondly and think about the fun that you had. Same thing with this. Students come to my class, I teach them how to make a fun takeaway gift that they can put on their dresser, put on their nightstand, and think about the enjoyment that they had in the class. It's also something that they can do later on. They can do with their friends, their family. All of these activities are. And then what I have behind me is an example of a tablescape. So I teach event planning, and this is a lot of fun for me and my students. We talk about highs and lows, textures, how you set a plate, how you set your flatware, how you're able to make it look more formal and elegant. So real quick, while I've got you, I'm going to show you how to make a bird of paradise, okay? You need one linen napkin. It doesn't have to be linen just as long as it's square. It could even be smaller if you want. So we're going to fold it in half first. Then we'll fold it in half again. We call this quartering the napkin, okay? You'll notice whenever you fold it, you have all these little points on one fold, right? You're going to take that point and you're going to fold it over to make a triangle. Orient this again away from you with these folds up. You'll fold to the middle, fold to the middle again. As you can see right here, we have these little flaps. We're going to fold our flaps under, make a triangle. We're going to take these points, pull them together, so it looks like this. And then each little fold, we're going to pull up and pull tight. And there we have a bird of paradise. All right. I want to mention one more thing. Everything that I've showed you this evening, I've created a tutorial for on our social media. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, TCTA Hospitality Academy. So go ahead and look us up, follow us, and you can learn how to make these things at home in your own time. Or you can take my class and I can teach you personally. Okay, so next we are going to go to Ms. Kennedy with engineering. Ms. Kennedy, why don't you tell us a little bit about you and what you do?
Oh, hi guys. And everything. Okay, I'm filling with the robot. Anyways, hi. I teach PLTW engineering. My name is Miss Kennedy. I am the engineering teacher here at TCTA. Give me a second. Let me take these glasses off. Oh, there they just went. Okay. Anyways, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, to give you a lowdown engineering, you're all about designing, you're all about building and everything. Basically, you take the ideas of such as things as Mr. Renfro or Mr. Allen, and we're the ones that kind of go through and design it for them, so, and give them the blueprint so they can sit there and put it all together and build it and bring it to life. So with my class, I have my intro to robotics, which is where this lovely robot came from right here. My kids last semester built it and everything, and we're working on the programming. For my engineering courses, you have to take my introduction to engineering design class to be in it. It's open for all from 9th graders to 12th graders. You learn all about what the engineering design process is. You learn all about how to do some drafting, such as using Autodesk Inventor or Autodesk Fusion 360. Both of those are drafting software programs. I do credential for those, which means you come out being a certified draftsman if you are able to pass the test. After that, you can advance through the rest of my program with my Principles of Engineering class, where you learn some programming in of itself, such as a test bed. From there, you can take my Civil Engineering class. You learn all about the difference between what architects do and all that stuff. You get to design things like this. This is some past projects from this past semester that my kids did. This one was cubism. And here is another one that another group of my kids did and everything. After that, you have my engineering design and development class, which is your capstone. You pick the project and everything, and you work towards building your ultimate prototype. So basically, it could be anything as far as like just think about what a problem is. It's kind of like when a project I did with some 4th graders we had coming in this week. I run projects that I like to call Instant Challenge. If you see these towers behind me, was one of them that I like to call tallest tower. The kids had to build a tower, the tallest tower they could do, and get it as tall as they could. If you look right here, this big old blue one, that was the one that won it. That thing ended up being over 6 feet. So anyways, as far as Instant Challenges goes, these are, if you want to learn about stuff, you want to design things, you want to see them come to reality, come take my class. I know you'll enjoy it.
Amazing, Miss Kennedy. So I'm going to need you to design my next house. Okay. Thanks so much.
I got some kids that can do it for you.
All right, let's put them to work. Well, thank you, Miss Kennedy. Well, we are going to pop over to Miss Foster now because we have got our second announcement of our prize winners.
Yes, and we have quite a few. Katrina from Mr. Harper's class actually called in, and she won a Jack's gift card. Tia Prince called from Northridge, and she won a Mark Smart gift card. Andrew Sims from Tuscaloosa Magnet Middle, 8th grade. He got the Bluetooth earbuds. And then we have Cooper Ball, who won the jump rope from earlier. Shanteria Blackburn, she won the Bluetooth headset. And then Asia Thomas from Alberta Middle won this amazing Monster LED game headset. Awesome. Really cool stuff.
That is cool. What's even more cool is that Miss Foster is our collaborative teacher. So Miss Foster, why don't you tell us a little bit more about what you do here at TCTA?
Well, as a collaborative teacher, I have the awesome job of being able to provide the accommodations for students who have IEPs. So the students who have IEPs get to still take the same coursework that every other student takes. Yeah, I know. I saw them in the background.
Little cameo from our firefighters there.
We keep it interesting around here. You never know what might be happening in the background. That was Chief Leitner.
Love it.
They're real funny. But anyways, we just level the playing field. If you have a reading disability or a math disability, that doesn't mean that you don't get to take these classes and do the same coursework. But I'm the person that makes sure that you get your accommodations here. That doesn't stop you. So that's me.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Foster. We definitely love you and appreciate everything that you do for our school and for our kids.
Well, I love y'all. Definitely. You know that.
Well, so all of you 8th graders that are going to be coming to TCTA soon, you got Miss Foster, and you will fall in love with her. All right. So next we're going to be going over to cosmetology and barbering, which is Miss Darling and Miss Woods.
Hey, Mr. Ed. My name is Miss Darling. I am the cosmetology instructor here at TCTA. I am a co-teacher with Miss Woods. This is Miss Woods.
Hello, I'm Miss Woods. I teach intro to barbering and intro to nail technology.
Okay, once you take intro to cosmetology, that gives you the right to be able to take any other class that we offer here at TCTA. Our second level is chemical services and hair coloring, natural hair care theory, natural hair practical, state board, and salon management. Once you complete those courses, you can apply for your natural hair license as a stylist to be able to work in the shop. Now, today we have one of my students here doing the day. Ms. Woods is gonna show you all some of her work. She's been working on her mannequin. She's completing the style, so the students get a chance to work on their mannequins. They also get a chance to work on each other during class. So some of the things that we do during class, when we do hair coloring, the kids get to be able to mix their own colors, to be creative. And if you decide to come over here and take this course, just not about hair, Ms. Woods also teach nail techs, and she's going to tell you all a little bit about her nail tech program.
Hello. Again, I'm Ms. Woods. I teach intro to nails and intro to barbering. Just to give you an input on some of the things that we do right now, I too have a student who's here, and she is performing a nail acrylic set. And if you can see, she's performed the acrylic already. She's put the tip on, and now she's to polishing. And I'm going to go over to the table so you all can see the fun things that we get to use while in this program. These are a blend of kits throughout this program. On this table, you have your cosmetology kit, you have your nail kit, and you have your barbering kit. And the cool thing about this is once you buy your kit, it's yours. You don't have to return anything in except the sharp objects. We do not turn the sharp objects in to you. They will have to be checked out after the end of your semester. Other than that, the guys, they get to cut. They get to do hair color. They get to do shaving. They get hair clippers and learn disinfectant. For the nail care, they get to paint and polish a nail, do all type of nail design. They will learn 4 different nail systems. They will learn the dip system, the gel acrylic, the acrylic system, and the fiberglass system. And we do awesome pedicures. We haven't done pedicures yet, but we're getting to doing pedicures. And with the cosmetology set, we get curling irons. We get a lot of cool stuff. We get blow dryers. We get the rollers. We get the clips. We get the brush, the combs, the capes, which are in all of the kits. And we get the mannequins. So there's an array of things that you get to do in this program. And right now I'm going over to Miss Asia, who's over here performing spiral curls. She's getting this mannequin prom ready, guys. So give her a silent hand. Give these ladies a silent hand clap of praise, because we're getting ready to service the community to be able to do nails, haircuts, hairstyles, and so on and so forth. We are the industry that makes this the world brighter. We are industry leaders because we are who you see before you go on to TV.
Thank you, Mr. Ed.
Did I mess it up?
Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm so sorry. Mike was muted, but we want to mention that coming up right now is the next opportunity to call for prizes. Okay. This is our last round of giving out prizes, but we still have a lot left. Okay. We got the scrolling marquee at the bottom, 205-759-3649. Make sure you give us a call. If you think that you're not going to get a prize, don't think it like that. Keep calling. We've got a lot to give away. So just pick up the phone and give us a call. All right. So what we're going to do next is we are moving on to Dr. King and culinary. So Dr. King, what have you got cooking for us tonight?
Hey, good night. I'm Dr. King. I'm the culinary arts instructor here at TCTA. Our program is hospitality and tourism, and I have the honor and the pleasure to work with your host this evening, Mr. Taylor White. We have a lot of shared students and common students, and we do a lot of activities together that our students collaborate with. Our beginning students, the most important thing we focus on is learning good technique. We focus on good sanitation, good hygiene, and food safety to ensure that You learn how to prepare foods with good techniques, but also that the food is going to be safe to eat. You want it to look good, taste good, and be good for you. The first thing students learn is proper measuring techniques, what's the right equipment to use for measuring different dried and liquid ingredients. Knife safety is critical, one of the most important skills you can use. How to hold a knife safely. Students learn how to do the most common knife cuts that are used in the industry and learn the terminology for what those common knife cuts are. So another thing that my kids do, my more advanced students, are we are a Pro-Start curriculum. That's the curriculum that we follow. And every year there is a competition. And so the competition, in fact, we leave a week from Sunday. I'm taking my team down to Orange Beach with Mr. Ed, and they're going to participate in a cooking competition. And it is just like those things you see on TV. The students have 60 minutes to make a 3-course meal. And the only thing they have to use to cook with is they have 2 burners. And so I have one right over here. It's going to light for me. But that's what they have to cook on. So one challenge is to make a dessert where you don't have an oven and you can't use any equipment. So students experimented this year, and what they came up with is a chocolate steam cake. So here is a cake they made today. Looks like a heart. So in the Dutch oven, the cake steams. We let it cool, and then they made a strawberry coulis. It's made with fresh strawberries, lemon juice, and sugar. So here's the coulis that they made with their strawberries. And then part of it is learning plating. So we do a lot of plating activities and been experimenting with plating. So what you are allowed to use, make some fresh whipped cream, is a charger. So here's our charger. So in here we're going to add a cup of heavy cream. And they've experimented with different flavors, different colors. We're going to add a little confectionate sugar for a little bit of sweetness in there. We put our lid on. And I'm going to show you how they're going to plate their dessert. So here we have our nitric oxide charger we put in here. Screw this on. And you're going to hear it start. Release the gas. You shake it for about 30 seconds. Okay. Then for their plating, you get the strawberry coulis. You're going to put it all over the plate. And they're going to put extra, there's some strawberry, under the cake because this strawberry coulis is so good. You put your cake on there. We get our charger and we're going to check it, see if it is ready. Not quite. There we go. And so they're going to decorate it with some whipped cream. I'm going to sprinkle a little confectionate sugar on there. And you're going to add a beautiful strawberry. And that is going to be their dessert for the cooking competition. So if you're interested in experimenting, sometimes making a mess, yes, we do make messes, but we also have to clean it up. Then I hope that you'll join us at TCTA and have some fun experimenting in the kitchen.
Thank you so much, Dr. King. That does sound like a lot of fun. So students, cut Dr. King off a little bit. So sorry. So students, yes, definitely make sure whenever you come to TCTA, you sign up for hospitality and tourism because that is going to be the door that unlocks you to culinary. All right. Next, we are going to, I'm introducing Thomas with Alabama One. Alabama One is one of our adopted school partners, and they also donated all of our Mark Smart gift cards. So Thomas, thank you for being with us this evening.
Hey, glad to be here. Hey, glad to see all y'all. So I appreciate what y'all are doing for our young people in our community. So I really do appreciate it. I'm glad to be a part of helping y'all put this event on tonight and the one yesterday with Mini Wow. and I plan on coming out and helping tomorrow as well.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much. We definitely appreciate the help. We're so glad that you're here. Okay. And next, we had so much fun with Chief Latner and Chief O'Neill in Fire Science. We're going to go right back down to them.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm Chief Latner.
I'm Chief O'Neill.
And we're here to sell. Of course, we're not selling anything. Why?
Because it's free.
Because it's free. We have one of our first students that have signed up today with us. What's your name again?
Katrina Brown.
Katrina Brown. Miss Brown is so excited to be here. Why?
It's free.
So what we're going to do is we're going to show you just a little piece of what we do in this class. So we've actually outfitted her in all our free gear, and we're here to power or fire her up. So anyway, on your mark, we're going to time her. On your mark, get set, and go. So one of the things we do in our class as she's dressing fast is we have to learn how to dress super fast and get on that fire truck. So if you become one of our students for our Fire Science 1, Fire Science 2, or public safety classes, you will learn how to dress fast just like Katrina. Now, this is the first time she's ever put this stuff on. No, I'm just joking. She's actually done it before, she said, but it looks like she's the first time she put it on. But she has to get really dressed in all her gear, ready to go, and put her helmet on, her gloves on. She slaps that thing, and we have to do it under a minute. So the great thing about that is
it's free.
It's free, so we're still working on that part. But we're glad to have you, and that's it.
And there it is. How long was it, Chief?
42 seconds.
42 seconds.
Ready to get on the truck, ready to get going. So we hope you join us one day in the future in our Intro to Public Safety, in our Fire Science 1
and 2,
and Emergency Services. Because why?
It's free.
And you can learn how to be a public servant because it's probably one of the best jobs there is.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. So Katrina says goodbye. Chief O'Neill says goodbye.
See you later.
Of course, Chief Latner says adios. So we'll see you guys later. Come back and visit us sometime, anytime. Why?
It's free.
It's free. So we'll see you in the fall of 2022.
Woohoo!
All right. Awesome. Hey, well, free is always great. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Okay. Well, we're going to pitch this over to Mr. Russ for a couple of final words for our broadcast this evening.
Okay, guys. Well, if Latner and O'Neill ever decide to leave the fire industry, they probably will have a job as a used car salesman for sure. We want to thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. It was a wonderful time. We're really happy for the ones that won prizes. We have a lot to offer here at TCTA. We wanted to just showcase some of the programs that we have. If you'd ever like to come over and visit some of the facilities, feel free to contact me over here at the school and we can show you what we have to offer. One of the things that comes back to us a lot, especially from teachers or students or just people that have been tour our building for the first time, they're like, I never knew that was all there. You guys have so much to offer. And that's why we're doing these shows. We want to broadcast what we have to offer because we want your child to come join us here at TCTA. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. We hope to see you in the near future. Remember, when you're making up those schedules for high school next year, consider one of our classes because we'd love to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Russ. And just to mirror what he said, yes, we cannot wait for y'all, and we would love to have each and every one of you. Yes, we'd love to have all of you. Okay, so right now we're going to pitch it over to Ms. Foster for our last round of prize announcements. Ms. Foster, who you got for us?
We have Jalen Dansby of Bryant High School won this Mark Smart gift card. And then Carrie Blossom won this awesome Kobe Bluetooth speaker. Isn't that cool?
Yes. Oh, I love that. How cool is that?
And are we going to bring Thomas on?
Yeah, well, we did actually. So Thomas spoke a little bit earlier, but we can definitely bring him back. Hey,
I
Thomas.
missed him. Oh, cool. Awesome. I was going to make sure we didn't leave you guys out.
No, any parting words you've got for us, Mr. Powell?
No, I hope everybody can use those awesome prizes y'all gave away.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
If none of y'all have been to Marksmart, it's a great place to get a steak or a chicken swirl. Good place.
Most definitely. Good date night.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, that looks like that is going to conclude our broadcast for this evening. We appreciate and thank everybody who came in. And we definitely look forward to seeing some new faces and to having y'all with us next year. Have a great night, everyone.